station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Don't go nowhere. For sure.
Good evening. You're tuned into Instinct Radio. This is the Dainhen Butler Show. It's going to be, again, another fun, pack-filled show. We are staying on relationships. This segment of the relationship episodes will be based upon what is love really enough? And how do you pick the perfect mate, if there is a such thing? Some of the people that we'll have is world-known, international, the Honorable Georgia Me. We'll have life coach Darrell Steele in the building as well. And we'll have Rod and Sheikah Miller, a power couple out of Atlanta who have some very strong investments going on. So, Aaron, how was your weekend, brother? How was your week?
The week is was really hectic, actually. We're ramping up things, the holiday rush at work, so it's just been work, and trying to stay productive and positive, pretty much.
Nephew.
Same here, man. Just busy. Now, this night shift is definitely taking its toll on me, but it's the holidays. You got to do what you got to do to get ready for the kids, so I'm sticking it through.
Story. Mr. Howard?
An interesting week, but had great week for as things that I'm working on for as Atlanta Transit Center, and we can prepare for our father and daughter dance. Also got honored at a father and daughter dance last night for,
that's all
for my
I was
organization.
thinking. I have it Saturday.
Yeah, this was a different organization. Reading Park. Yeah, I got honored last night for what I'm doing in the community. So had a great time last night, just seeing fathers and daughters together, and mothers and sons, and of course one of my mentees and his mom came out, so it was good to see that, and just see a lot of old friends come out and recognize some of the things that we're doing, man. But I had for me, for the most part, I had a great week, man. Great week.
Yeah, I'm here, team no sleep, still
Time.
working.
Team no sleep.
Just hustling, getting ready for, like I said,
Tax
the tax
season.
season, and getting my business. I'm implementing new software and things like that, programs, and.
Are you hiring?
Not right now. Let the tax season start. Then I
Yeah.
might start hiring
That's what's
people.
up.
So that's pretty much it. Work.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm alive and living, man. So my week was awesome. Got some news about one of our close friends, Jap. I'm not sure what the status is on him right now, but it just brought a real life situation. He had a massive stroke, from my understanding. Young dude, not even 40 yet.
38 years old.
Yeah, it just caused me to just take a realistic look at myself in reference to what my eating habits, my exercise habits. It's a real life situation, man. A lot of times we think because we got the bills paid and the car note is up on point that, that's all we have to worry about. When in fact, man, it's a totally different war when, you start thinking about your health.
Money can't buy that.
Exactly, man. And unfortunately, our not just our race, but, African American males, man, we have some of those things that can be, if they're addressed at an early stage, man, we can do something about it. But going to get a checkup or going to the doctor is not even in some of our makeup. It's just not something we take into consideration. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we don't go unless we have to.
Yeah, unless it's an ambulance outside.
Because it's like, I feel like a person goes to the doctor, it's like a mechanic. You go for a cold, you come back with other stuff. That's personally why I don't like going. But it's true because my grandma had a heart attack this week, and I had to go to the hospital with her Tuesday night, and it's just like I said, it's a scary thing, especially when it hits so close. So
Yeah.
I have 4 family members had strokes this year, including my mom, my aunt, my uncle, and a cousin, like all back to back. And then just these last 12 months have been interesting, man, because I've watched so many young people die from, strokes and, heart, enlargement stuff. So it's been weird, man. But what positive thing that I tried to take out of that was a young man who was involved in some gang activity. He was a blood and, got caught up in the system. Got caught up out there and went to prison for 20 years. And so it really gave me a different approach now to some things that I'm going to say to some youth about, how you could throw your life away, man. You know what I'm saying? So this brother did 23 years in prison. Only been out about 16 months, maybe not even been 16 months, probably about 14, 15 months. Had a daughter, married, doing the right thing, and look how death came. So this young brother didn't even have a chance to live his life. And so now, I have another testament, man, when I, talk to these young people about, you know, you don't get to make up 23 years, man, when you make these decisions, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I want to take the good out of it and, you know, take that part out of it and encourage young people, man, about some of the choices they make, man. So, but I'm hurt, man. I'm hurt because, you know, we did 6, 7, 8 years down the Alto together.
Yeah.
You know, so we all became close friends. I think we're the only prison probably that hang together. I mean, we got a page and everything. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of brothers that's doing good. That's doing it good. So, you know, keep in prayer, man. And right now, they were actually looking to take him off the machine at 5.
Okay.
So we'll keep his family in prayer.
And what we'll do is we'll try to, I don't know how we're going to assist that family, but the Dainhen Butler Show and Instinct Radio will do everything in their power to try to assist. Because how old is his daughter?
Maybe 1, a little bit over 1 year old.
So that's a totally different journey. So on another note, what we'll do is this. That I think Glenn, you got something for us. You got your segment of the week.
The 9 to 5 point of view, man. You know, just a little entertainment news, but this week you got a rapper named Stitches who's been just on Instagram just going at another rapper. Just the game been talking crazy about his kids, being real disrespectful. The game was in Miami at a club, you know, celebrating his album release. Stitches was outside making comments, spitting on his car, telling him he's gonna wait for him to come outside. You know, Game.
Is this the white rapper with the? Yeah. I saw
and
that.
Game came outside, and the cops were like 10 feet away, which I felt like was a publicity stunt because we know the cops are gonna stop it. But he walked up and got hit one time, was knocked out. So I think the moral of the story is, you know, just don't assume because somebody's famous or because it's internet talk that it can't escalate and get real. Because not only did you start it, you got knocked out and went to jail that night. So you took 2 L's, and I just think that
I like the Falcons back to back. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think people should just be a little more cautious with what they say. I mean, like I said, just because it's on the internet, don't think that people don't take it serious or don't think that you're above anybody else because I'm rich. I don't have feelings or I can't see you just like another person. But
So he was posting this live as he was
yes,
doing
he
it?
was outside recording. Like, I'm outside waiting on you, and he walked outside. And the game didn't even touch him. His manager did. His manager's like 5'6", 5'5".
Oh, wow.
Knocked him out off his feet. So
Yeah, I seen this dude. This dude is like very. Then he used the N word more than I do, and I was like, "Is this dude white? Is he mixed with something?" But you know,
he's definitely not mixed.
from another perspective, you know what I was thinking about? There is an increase in nothing against it, but it's an increase in Caucasian rappers. Like they popping out everywhere. You got Slim Jesus, you got
But see,
Lil Dickheads.
a good amount of them don't say the N word. Like,
No, it's not. It's not even the N word that I'm even touching on. It's just, you know, like
white rappers. Yeah.
for whatever reason, you know, the income of rappers has changed the atmosphere of some of our communities. And in my mind, I'm just like, when you begin to come into an industry or, you know, a field that we kind of specialize in, and what's taking place is you take it to a totally different level than whatever chick we was getting. Even though a lot of our rap music kill our youth anyway, but that's a totally different show.
Yeah, I mean, I remember it was just Vanilla Ice at one point, and then, you know, Eminem popped up.
Yeah, and it's
Here and there now.
It's everywhere now.
Everywhere.
Well, I mean, the hip hop culture has encouraged a lot of different nationalities, man, to, you know, embrace it.
You breathe when Omar started talking?
That's
You
just
just
the way
sigh? You just
that's the way
breathe
that
like
brother
that.
is when I talk.
I don't even think it's just rap, though. I mean,
that's in the hip hop culture,
rock
yeah.
and roll, too. You know, it's just we are influential people, and
But you know, you're seeing people cross over different avenues now. Period. I mean, you're seeing black country singers. You're seeing it's a black country singers out. I got some friends who are actually singing country music.
Especially, what's his name?
Well, I
Steve
don't
from
know.
Hootie and the Blowfish.
I mean, I ain't there because I don't do the history on it like that, but I'm not used to seeing it.
It's a few here and there.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll have a segment. Did you have another topic? Because this one right here, we got to venture all the way in the left field. I already see this.
that's it for today. That's it for the 9 to 5 PO. You know what I mean? Because this could go on time.
Okay.
Today's topic is love enough, man. So what do you think? Love is love enough, and how to pick the perfect mate.
First of all, you got to start by appearance is everything. If I walk in the room dressed like Omar,
Wow.
and the female sees that, she's going to be intrigued by what she sees. This is true. Like we said last time, I think perception is everything.
Okay.
I can't sit here and, I don't believe in love at first sight, but I do believe in attraction at first sight.
Okay.
And if you look up the par, then we can go from there. But if you don't take yourself serious enough to come out the house and looking like something, then you might have just lost you a good one. Because I'm not gonna speak.
I don't think love is enough. I don't think love is enough at all because, like we were talking about last time, when you have a relationship, it's a partnership you have to build. And if you don't have someone that's like equally yoked with you or have the same goals or whatever, you can love them all you want, but it's just not going to work.
I am inclined to agree with Kia.
Oh, thanks.
Love is definitely not enough. You need other things, tangible things.
I think love is important. It's like a big percentage.
Like love is the glue to it. Love is the cement. I mean, love is the
I think it
cement
depends
to
on how
all
you
the
define
parts.
love, because some people's love, like I know a Jay on Glenwood who love crack. So what I'm saying is like, and then like sometimes you'll catch an individual who's been in a relationship with someone and
You grow to love them just because you just love them.
yeah, but it's like some of the stuff that you go through. Sometimes love it brings forces upon you a blindness. Like if this person has got you going to jail and like cheating on you with people that you know, and then you just like I love them and not being here for a long period of time, and then like you're not going nowhere. Like
Exactly.
I don't want that kind of love. If they cheating on people I know and I'm still there,
I think that's the problem. The problem is that we haven't, as a culture, probably really learned what love really is because it's just been all over the place.
we got an email saying that you be using your Al B. Short voice, so we need you to speak up because I know you got the light skin good hair thing going on. But every time you talk, it just be like, it sound like the beginning of a Jodeci song.
I mean, I don't know how y'all. So I need to lick my lips then. I just got a voice. I mean, that's just my voice.
Look at him, he leaning in the. Look at the lean. Look at you probably seen come and talk to it.
I know, right? I'm ready to get the mic. I already see the mic over there. I'm ready to sing a little
Okay,
bit.
so let me ask you guys this: is it even possible to fathom the idea
email.
of how to pick a perfect? Is there such thing as a perfect mate?
No,
No.
it's
Perfect.
Go ahead.
Oh, no. I was going to say, you can find someone that's good for you, compatible for you, but perfect, I doubt it.
I think the closest you might get to perfect is a good 80%. But if you have another lover that could feel it.
Oh, see,
That's
really?
that's a very realistic aspect, though.
No, that's the
I ain't
attitude.
saying that.
That's the
I'm just
attitude
looking.
that too many people around here
that's something I
have.
spoke about on my show. I asked the question: do you believe that you can love two people at the same time?
Is that possible?
I think so.
It's very
I
possible.
love my mom and my dad.
That was a very
That is totally different. That's
How about
totally
that?
different.
How about
I think
that?
it's impossible to find the perfect mate, but you can find the perfect mate for you. So it all goes back to your perception and experience and what you're actually looking for. So yeah, you need to find the perfect person for you, not just a blanket perfect person, because that person does not exist.
How do you know if that person is perfect for you? Like, what if you think they're perfect, and then you meet somebody else who you like, this person might be a little more perfect than that person?
Well, then obviously you ain't.
And obviously you were confused the first time.
Yeah.
Because to find the perfect person for you, first you got to find you. You got to know who you are before you can say, this person is perfect for me or that person is perfect for me. So if you don't know who you are and you get into a relationship and then you change and then that person doesn't change, your perception of or your experience with that person changes. So you don't know who you are at first. So you can't find your perfect person until you know who you are.
I'm a giver.
See,
I want to
sometimes-
piggyback off there because I was having that conversation with a preacher not too long ago in reference to just how I look at the world. Every time I read a book, every time I'm exposed to something that boosts me up mentally, then I'm changed. I'm not the individual I was before I started reading How to Think and Grow Rich. You see what I'm saying? And then when I look at, I was looking at Malcolm X again for the 50th time, but it's a different mindset that I'm in. So every time I grow, if I have a partner and we're really partners, then this individual has to grow with me to one degree or another. And what you about to say? You're breathing.
No, I was going to say, there's lots of people I know who
Is he
have
like
been
keying in
married
or talking about to
for
breathe?
20 years
I know,
plus.
right?
And there are stages where you can grow in and out of love with that same person, not want a divorce and work through things, because it's not always, like I was saying last time, it's not always going to be good. Sometimes you're going to be bad. Sometimes you might venture off and you're feeling this, or like you said, you may read a book that makes your change your whole life.
Yeah.
And so it may not be instantly for that person that you're in a relationship with, but maybe if you guys have that love, then it'll be something that they could grow into too. They could end up growing with you, or maybe you just have to have a rocky patch for a year or two, and then you guys come back together. But the love, period, is not enough. You need more than love. But like you said, the love is the glue that is going to keep you guys together.
So you said you can fall. You said you fall in and out of love with a person.
I've heard that, yes, from people who have been married for a long time.
And when you fall out of love, you still stay with them.
Yeah, they do. They try to work it out.
That's just-
Why?
that's
I don't
weird.
know. Maybe because they value the institution of marriage and they see how is this going to work. So if you don't value the institution of marriage, then it will be easy for you to say, oh, I don't love you today, so I'm going to divorce you. But if you knew what you got into, you knew that in the beginning it was something strong and a foundation to build on, you're willing to work through certain things. Yes, that's my point of view.
I think a person. I think you can find a perfect
Yes,
person.
I am. But I got divorced when I was like 22. You know, there's a difference in life when you're between 18 and 24. I'm definitely not the same person I was back then. And we're talking about 12, 13 years later. So I'm more mature, and now I understand. And even sometimes thinking people who I thought I was in love with, now I realize I wasn't in love. I was just infatuated with that person, and it was more than less. But you know, when somebody says the right things,
At the right time.
and you're like, oh, okay, I'm feeling that, and then you get.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do, man. Cause we're gonna jump off. There's some people that really want to chunk at you for some of the statements that you made last week. So hopefully they'll call in. Call
Yes,
in.
please
Yeah.
call in.
We got.
Call in.
You said childbearing hips.
Look,
I like child.
don't get in trouble. Don't ride. This dude got this little bitty shirt on, man. Don't matter, man. Don't matter. Listen, you're tuning in to Instinct Radio. This is the Dainhen Butler Show. Please call in at 478-569-6474. When we come back from our break, we'll be blessed to have one of the biggest people I know in reference to just spoken word and just speaking her mind, Georgia Me. You've seen her in some of Tyler Perry's movies. You've seen her on, what's the name of that HBO show? What was that? Deaf Poetry Jam. If you have heard any kind of spoken word and you have not heard Georgia Me, you're missing out. You're missing out. So please stay tuned. This is Instinct Radio. This is the Dainhen Butler Show.
This is crazy important.
In the mix. The biggest station in the world. Playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Don't go nowhere. For sure.